Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm at Indian Riffle, going to be playing 9 holes with a Innova disc that I shockingly have never thrown. That's going to be the Innova Nova. I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like this is a Innova classic. It's a bit of an interesting putt and approach disc because it is an overmold. It's a grippy flight plate with more of a firm outer rim. I don't necessarily love that you have these nubs on the back. From what I was reading online, it's a pretty straight flyer, supposed to be semi-torque resistant, and it doesn't have a lot of glide. 3 glide, I think, is what they call it. This one looks a little beat up. It's a factory second. I got it from one of my buddies, so it might have a little bit more turn in it, but they're supposed to be relatively straight. So we're gonna test that today, and I'm kind of excited to throw it. Let's check it out. Hole 1 is 236. It's actually in the tree line right. I'm gonna warm up with a couple of discs before throwing the Nova. So we have a Praxis with us, and we also have an Archer. I just got this Archer, so I'm still testing it out, which is one of the reasons I put it in the bag today. This is gonna be my first ever throw with the Nova. I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay, let's restart. Hopefully this thing is pretty durable. It almost feels like it would just break in half. There we go. That was actually starting to come out of it, just a little too low. Hopefully that first throw is not an indicator of how this round is gonna go. My goodness, that was awful. All right, this is much better. Also, how many of you have thrown these and the rim like pops off? Is that a possibility or not? We might never know. I need to know how many of you guys bag a Nova and why do you bag it? I need to know what is so great about it. They gotta be pretty good, because wasn't that what Macbeth was throwing for his approaches when he was on Innova? I think he was a big fan of them. On to hole 2, 265. This is just gonna be a nice backhand turnover. Gonna need to push the ceiling, which can be difficult. There's a lot of trees to miss, but for a putter to get there, I can't really line drive it, if that makes sense. Gotta give it the height. I'm actually really excited to try the Archer here. One thing that I don't like about it is every time I go and grip the disc, I hit one of these nubs, so I have to reposition. Not a huge deal, pretty picky, but it's semi-annoying. Honestly, if that has any amount of fight to it, that could be perfect. It is a little deeper than I'm used to as well. I throw the Praxis as my throwing putter. It's a little bit more shallow, fits in the hand better, and I tend to like shallower putters. That's money. Not really surprised with this result. I'm guessing the Nova is just gonna hold the line you put it on. Nothing too spectacular yet, but in all honesty, I haven't really given it the opportunity to shine. And hole 3 might be that hole. Dead straight, 250. I might want to put the Nova on a tiny hyzer, but for the most part, I think if I throw it flat and high, it should be good. Just like that. Oh my. Now that was phenomenal. I thought it was gonna have a chance to go in. That's how good it was. Because you guys are not subscribed, I have to live in this hut. It's nasty, cold nights. It's not fun. So consider hitting that subscribe button. Help me out. Help me get into a real home. Okay, that was terrible. But hit the subscribe button anyway. This really was just straight up and straight down. Exactly what I wanted out of it. Innova also has a mid-range like this. I think it's a mid. I think it's called the Atlas, and it's an overmold, looks very similar. It's just a little faster. So let me know how that flies down in the comments as well. And maybe that's a future video that I do. 2 under through 3, not a bad start. Hole 4, 262. This one has a nice tunnel up there for the backhand turnover. I don't need that much turn. It's very subtle, but that's the shot we're going for. No, that's too much. That has to get really lucky. That was pretty bad. A lot of times on this hole, you can sneak through, whether you let it go early or pulled a little bit. There's sneaky lines up here. The hole's not very far, so typically you always have a putt. It's gonna be a straddle putt. Oh, snuck it in. Short. One of the hardest things about being a YouTube disc golfer, at least one that tries to get multiple camera angles, I only have one camera. So I'm setting up the camera behind me, getting ready for the putt. And before I putt, obviously I switch you over here so you can see the basket better. And I still haven't putted, so then I have to get back into the routine and actually focus up. If I had two cameras, obviously I could do my whole routine, be done. But since I don't, I have to split it apart and then get back to it. Just a little YouTuber insider, I suppose. Of course, I don't have to do all that, but I think it makes the video a little bit more fun. It's also more fun to edit, surprisingly, because then it's like piecing a puzzle together, and I enjoy that. Initial thoughts on the Nova, we're 4 holes in. I'm not overly impressed, mainly because it doesn't fit in my hand well. I don't think it's that comfortable, and because of that, I don't really enjoy it. I've tried discs before where I'm like, oh, this is going in the bag immediately. And I've tried others like this one that I'm like, don't really care for it. But we got a straight ahead one here. It's probably 230 feet, 240 maybe. I'm looking to throw the same shot that I threw on 3, except this time there's nothing in my way. Oh, see ya. What was that? I think I'm gonna get that again for the sake of the video. I didn't see this come down, but it's literally in the fairway. So call it a par for the video, and let's throw it again. Yeah, there we go. I put it on a little bit of hyzer, and there wasn't really a flip up to it, but it doesn't move very hard left either. Here's my fake birdie. Hole 6 is a tunnel, 301 feet. This camera angle makes it look pretty open, but this is what I see, just a wall of trees. So it really is a backhand turnover shot. We'll see what we can do with the Nova. I'm a little nervous. I think the key is to get on the left side of this tee pad. That way we can throw a straighter shot and it doesn't have to be as turned over. Dead straight. Maybe a little turn, like a late flip at the end. Don't know if you could catch that in the camera. With a Nova or a putter in general, I'll take this every time. I at least have a long look at it. I think I got it. Ooh, baby, what a nasty little putt. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is where we got like 3 holes that we can really rip on it, see how she flies in the wide open. There's a flag over there, it's not even moving, so pretty calm right now. This hole's probably like 330. I got my detour there the other day, but I'm sure this doesn't get there. Wow, yeah. Rip on it, just dead straight. Not that I throw putters very hard or throw any of my drives very hard, but some putters at that speed just like to turn over. A bit of a crazy story, but I threw a fun line left of this tree to the same basket. This was like a week ago. I threw it with a shift and I hit the top of the basket. Almost an insane ace. Pretty cool stuff. I just made a longer putt than this, so hopefully this one goes in. Maybe. Wow, corner pocket, billiards. Couldn't do it twice. 305 feet. I've reached it with a Praxis before. If I could get like a 30-foot putt, that would be phenomenal. Yeah, there's just no way. Oh, a little harder. It's in. Last hole, 336. Tee sign says par 4. We're gonna need that par for the Nova. No, I just threw it too low. Psych. No, it's so high. That was probably our easiest birdie, and we missed it. Chasing chains fashion makes everything difficult. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for my Nova video. Let me know if I should get my hands on the mid-range, the Atlas, to try out. My personal thoughts is it flies really nicely, dead straight, goes on the angle you put it on, but not for me just because of the hand feel. Doesn't feel great in my hand, a little too deep, the shape of it, I'm just not loving. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.